Hello, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, it helps bring you real stories from across Mzansi. Stick around till the end so you can see where this came from and verify it for yourself. Now, here's today's headline that's got people talking. 5 armed men, wearing masks and motioning with weapons, were arrested after allegedly collecting protection fees from a local Spaza shop owner. Yes, that kind of story, straight out of your worst neighborhood drama. According to eyewitnesses, these men rolled up in a beaten-up vehicle, walked into the Spaza just before midday, and told the shop owner and staff that they were here for the protection money. The shop is in a semi-urban area where small businesses like Spaza struggle, and this Spaza has been on the community map for years, providing essential goods for locals. This was no idle threat. The men were reportedly armed with pistols and blunt objects. They even gave a specific monthly quote, basically extortion under threat of violence. For a small business running on paper-thin margins, that kind of demand can mean the difference between keeping the lights on and closing shop. Neighbors heard shouting, saw the vehicle driving off, and phoned local police. Within hours, the police acted. A joint operation between the local SAPS precinct and a specialized unit resulted in a chase and arrest. The Spaza owner helped lead the police to the suspect's hideout. As officers approached, the 5 men dropped their weapons and surrendered. The swift response has been praised by community leaders, and the shop owner said he felt safe again, at least for now. Now, here's why this matters. Extortion hits at the heart of our community's sense of safety. Spaza shops aren't just business, they're where our grandparents buy their tea, our parents get their bread, and kids grab sweets after school. When fear becomes part of the price of shopping for your everyday household items, we all become the victims. So when police step in, it's a win for all of us. Local residents stepped up too, helping identify the suspects and providing descriptions. This kind of cooperation between community and police is exactly what crime fighting needs. No more turning a blind eye. When neighbors speak up, when people circle the wagons around small business owners, we take one step closer to reclaiming our streets. But let's be honest, this kind of incident isn't new. From townships to suburbs, extortion has been a silent menace for years. Criminals target small traders because they know there's limited backup, limited resources, and often a reluctance to involve law enforcement. That's why these arrests matter. They send a message: small business extortion won't be tolerated. Now, it's also clear that there have been broader efforts to dismantle these syndicates. Police have ramped up intelligence gathering, set up sting operations, and even introduced WhatsApp hotlines for small businesses to report threats swiftly. Some precincts are training local Spaza owners on how to identify suspicious activity and respond safely. We're moving from victimhood to action, and every person who steps forward makes the next community safer. But let me add a note of caution: while arrests are good, they're not enough on their own. We need follow-through, prosecution, proper sentencing, and community outreach. We can't just celebrate arrests and leave the root causes unaddressed. Poverty, unemployment, idle youth, they all feed into this. Active, ongoing crime prevention, jobs programs, and youth engagement are equally essential. Still, on a day-to-day level, these arrests mean hope. They show that the system can work if we all pull together. The Spaza owner thanked police publicly today, promising to open back up next week, and a fresh supply of airtime and milk might finally be back on his shelves. All images used in this video are for illustration purposes only. Now, to verify everything, you can check official SAPS statements, local community leader interviews, and reports from reputable South African news outlets. Look out for press briefings from the relevant precincts and updates from your local community policing forum. And before you go, let's end on a lighter note with a couple of jokes, because if we can't laugh, then those criminals win. Why did the protection racket scare the Spaza owner? Because they said, pay up, or your shelves will disappear faster than your airtime data. And here's another. Why don't Spaza shop scammers ever go out for coffee? Because they prefer people still coming back for tea, in fear. Thanks for watching till the end. If you found this encouraging, please give it a like, share your thoughts in the comments, and make sure you're subscribed. Together, we can keep our streets safer and our spirits higher. Catch you next time. Stay alert, stay united, and stay safe, Mzansi.